Thank you for the opportunity once more again. Nigeria is the people the world is waiting for in terms of culture, festival, and tourism. But the problem is we've not really put our hearts together, and that is the reason we are in where we are now. Nigeria has over 360 something festivals, and I stand to be corrected anyway, because we have over 250 ethnic groups. And we have ethnic groups. Each ethnic group will have its own festival. Going by that, we have numerous festivals to hold on. Festivals started with the identity of the people. We get to this time that we are now looking at festival as something that should uplift society, tell people who we are, as well, bring a kind of monetization into it. And the new pathway, what we are saying now, that a ready-made cultural tourism asset, most African countries don't have. Nigeria has it. So now we can look at how Nigeria can level on some things in terms of the festival. Tourism has come to stay in Nigeria. Festivals, we have it. For the structure, the brand identity, those are where we are getting it wrong. First of all, we pick a festival. When you say Kano, it rings in everybody's mind that
can you speak louder? They said they can't hear you. Can you speak louder? They said they can't hear you.
Okay. I'll say festivals in Nigeria. When you pick Kano, people talk of Durbar. When you say Calabar or Cross River, you talk of Carnival Calabar. You talk of Osun-Osogbo, you know what they talked about. But the brand identity has not been given the actual identity that merits it. When you talk of brand in any festival, like picking one festival now, festival has 3 segments that you look at just to make that the festival branded. You look at the main event, and the post event. That's the only way you can create a festival that will last beyond its life. Then another thing is value chain, the value chain of the festival, people that has to carry this thing along. Before I go further, let me just talk about the strength of domestic tourism. Before you talk of international tourism, in terms of festival, people attending, you look at how the domestic people have already taken it. Let's move to the recent Ojude Oba. Ojude Oba has come of age. And now, Ojude Oba can stand without even the Oba. The Oba is not on seat, and Ojude Oba the festival still went on. Because the festival was built on religion. And now it has become the festival of the people, just like Calabar. There was a time Calabar has a little problem, but the people, they went on with their party. Just to show that the festival has gone beyond the people, which talks about the brand equity of every event. They don't look at the governments of the states, but they look at the festival, how it goes even without the people. Then let's talk of strength of this. We look at problem. Most Nigerians only traveled for holidays, not for culture. Why? It means we have to build, there's something we don't have that we have to build, which is building a national festival calendar. Building a national festival calendar gives people the dates, when events going to happen, and what you're going to do. And this talks about the package dates, the location, the travel routes, and accommodation for all major festivals. Like the Carnival Calabar now already draws like 2 million spectators, replicates that model for Arugungu, Durbar, Osun-Osogbo. and the New Yam Festival we have in Nigeria. You know, another thing is to create a festival circuit. A festival circuit in the sense that you are having Carnival Calabar. When there's a festival circuit, you know that, okay, I'm coming for Carnival Calabar. It starts the Calabar is 27, 28, 29, but you have the festival. For the Cross River people, they've been able to capture that in terms of building a 1 month holiday, which brings up the main event, which is the Calabar everybody look at, then the post. The pre is go to the festival village, a lot of things happening there. They'll be able to capture that. But looking at a circuit, a group festival to a region or for tourists to a circuit, now you look at where there's Akwa Ibom there, closer to Calabar. What is happening within that period before the Carnival Calabar, so that we're able to capture everything together. Then we talked about to subsidize interstate travels. That's if by the time we grow, sometimes by partnering with airlines, rails, road transport to offer festival season discount for some airlines do it during that period. But we need to bring all people together because they are all the value chain that helps those festivals to grow. Then we look at the product heritage conservation in terms of the problem comes where we have many traditions are dying as younger generation migrate to the cities. The cities also have what they are doing. The Dirty December and what have you. People migrate for Dirty December, but before then, the 30th December, which is also a festival now, started long ago, but it was not named 30th December. The people in the East travel every December to go home for Christmas, and during that period, there are different festivals that holds. The masquerade, this and that, during the December. So it's also 30th December, which is now named and captured by Lagos. Lagos is smart. So everybody has to be smart too. And that comes to what the Oyo State people are also doing. They've created a 1 month calendar, calendar for vibing December. For the first of its kind, we had 33 events for the whole of December. But another thing comes to structure. You are having that. How is your publicity like? How is your marketing like? Who are involved? Are the value chain stakeholders involved? The hoteliers, we are called. The tour operators. Do we have tour guides? The transport people. Those are value chain that helps festival to grow. Those are people that bring people there. The airline, the transport that they use within the place, hotels where people will sleep, the restaurants, all those people have to be involved in the planning of this so that they know where to put themselves. And mostly, some people like, if there's an event in Kano, they want a big package, a complete package. My airline, my vehicle, my hotel, and all those stuff. So those are areas we start looking at. The planning should involve all these people. For the December or the vibing December in Ibadan, or your state, the hotel people we are carried along, and at that point in time, they get 20% or so for anybody that is lodging, and they give time. If you pay before this time, early beds and what have you. Then let's look at document and standardization. Work with communities to record ritual, craft, music, and oral history ties to festival. Some festivals are known for a particular. Some people go to festival because of what that festival stands for. But if you don't have that national promotional campaign on a particular festival, which I know in Nigeria we don't have. I know time with this, we'll start looking at having a national promotional marketing campaign, whereby you have, like just watch on the Carnival Calabar unveiling. We should have something like that that will capture every state, what they have, so that we'll now sell it internationally. That will be able to tell people, okay, they have this, and this. That will be able to capture those areas. Then we have to link festival with heritage sites. Just as Madam said, link festival with heritage site. I'm not just going for Calabar or coming to Oyo State for Vibing December. What is happening at Yamako? What is happening at Barstow? We have to tie all this, because that's the reason why we bring this festival, or we do a particular festival, so that the festival will not just be a one-day event, a 2 days event. We have, that's where I say we have the pre, the main event, and the post. Talk of when we went for Joy of Jazz Festival in Joburg. Joy of Jazz Festival. There's one they did in Cape Town too. They have a pre, main event, and post. The pre, you get there maybe 3 days before the event, or 3 days before the event, and they take you on tour. That is a very well packaged event, whereby all the value chain stakeholders are involved. They take you to sites, they take you for adventure, to experience a lot of things. After this experience, you now come to immerse yourself in the main event that took you there. And after them, there's post event too, that take you to other places. And that brings more revenue, instead of the revenue you get for just the day you do the event. Then we talk of, yes, if festival creates so many jobs and economic value. But that value at times is not seen, because we don't have a codified data source. Everybody has his own data for his own. The National Bureau of Statistics, the National Bureau of Statistics cannot give us a codified document, data for tourism, inflow of people and outflow, events, people that attend events. They can't give us, because they don't have it. Like the airline has their own data, keeping it to themselves. People that comes into Nigeria, the hotel has its own data. People that slept in the hotel, how many days they are there, where they came from, and where they were going. The restaurants have theirs, people that come in, but all those things they are kept individually, which makes it difficult for us to have a codified data to run. And data is the main thing now in experiential tourism, festivals, and everything, because it helps in planning. And if your data is not right, there's no way you can plan for the next event that is coming. So festival already creates temporary jobs for vendors, performers, security, and guides to make it sustainable. Then formalize the value chain. Yeah, that's where I come about value chain. The train and licensed local artisans, caterers, people don't just come. Like, just as I said, at the Joy of Jazz, when we were entering, we are given a tag on our hands. And the tag connects what you're going to eat. If you are licensing or paying for an event, that should be not only coming to that event to have the experience, but something that you will get. There is food, which you will not buy if you have that tag. The tag is label your food, your drinks, the kind of. So by the time you take one, that is an value added. I'm going to Oshogbo or the Ojudioba. What's the value added for me going there? Fine, I did not pay anything to enter. But what's the value added? I just go there to experience it every year, go there and come back. What's the value added? Yes, these people wear this cloth this way, they do this year. That's not. So there should be something value that, so even for security purposes also, because at times the place is jam-packed. And at the end of the day, you find out that you don't even get the actual thing you went there for. The people will leave where they're supposed to sit and come to the main pool where the action happens. And you just mingle together. Like 3 years ago, there was somebody that used this knockout of a thing. And that's something, gunpowder, it burned some people's body there. So that's what I'm saying. If that place is well done, that people will know where they want to stay and allow those people to do their thing, fine, that will be happening. Same thing happened in the masquerade, this thing, Egungun Festival in Oyo State. The first year was rowdy. The second year, they have to put barricades somewhere where people can stop, so that, and the people coming with the Egungun, they put them that it will take just few people, not all the people, because the people won't feel the show. Then let's look at the position Nigeria as African leading cultural tourism destination. We can only do that. We have what it takes, but we can only do that with branding. Carnival Calabar comes to the mind every time you talk of branding. There are bigger events than Carnival Calabar, but they've really sat down to see that, oh, this is what will take us to the next level, and they are doing it. The Doba people, they do their things, but do they look at brand positioning, sponsorship, and how to involve the value chain that will make it big? Those are another way we have to call in them. The branding it. Nigerian, every month is a festival in Nigeria. Just as I said that we have over 360. We know recorded is just 15 that is more vibrant. We have some 60-something recorded. But in Nigeria, every month is a festival. So we can use it, the 365 festivals. Some are small. We'll make them big. If we want to pick some, make them big, and the festival as proof of our constant cultural activities. Then export the brand. We can also export our brand. Just as Madam said earlier, somebody came and was tying the hero, and he was calling it name, doing this. We will be in a better place to tell our own story, to do our own things for people to see. That's where I talk about that marketing, national promotional marketing campaign. Whereby all those things we done. This is hero. This is Agbada. They call Agbada parachute in their place. This is not parachute. This is Agbada. Then we do it. This is this. This is how it is. When you wear your cap to the left, what does it mean? When you wear it to the right, what does it mean? When you put it back, what does it mean? When you bring it forward, what does it mean? Those are the things we ourselves we have to be doing. And through that mirror of national promotional video for international marketing should be done to encompass all the states and all the cultural festivals and what they do there. Then first, we talk of streaming events. The Carnival Calabar are doing that. They sell digital passes to some events and push short forms content to the new media. Like your Festival 2025 already got major coverage, but they still have a lot of way to go in terms of organization, security, and what have you. Then international partnership. The UNESCO have their way with the UNESCO, AU, and African Airlines. Because all these people, we are members to all this, like the AU now. What are they doing to us? What are they doing for us? These are the ways they can make things happen. Most of our sites are heritage sites. So what happens after declaring them heritage sites? It remains like that. Our festivals can also boost that angle, bring those people in, invite them to come and be part of the festival, to make Nigerian festival part of Visit African campaign. We can do that as well. Then we talk of policy and infrastructure moves that makes it work. One-stop licensing. I think Madam said something about that. One-stop licensing, reduce the bureaucracy for event organizers and foreign tour operators. Bring in our own tour operators. We have tour operators. What are they doing? They have to work hand in hand with all festivals. They are the first people that will meet. Ticketing, all these things we are doing. It belongs to the tour operators and the Nanta people, the travel, Natop and Nanta. Those are their business taken away from them. The bus ticket they are selling in Lagos for the BRT and all, those are their business. And with that, if they're not doing that, things will continue to be the way they are doing. So we have to bring all those people into it, make them know what they are supposed to do. Then look at security and cleanliness. Make festival cities visible, safe, and clean during events perception, like which kills tourism. Calabar is a good one. As immediately they finish the carnival, the road will be very dirty. The next day when you get there, you find out it's clean again. You'll be thinking, what happened overnight? What really happened? So they are getting it, and that is where they will come first when we always talk of carnival, event, festivals, and because they've really taken key things, key factors that makes it strive. Then we look at the payoff if it works. Take Carnival Calabar alone. Generating jobs, tourism revenues, and global brands value for Cross River states. If 15 to 20 other festivals hit even 20% of that impact, we are looking at 1,000 of jobs. Increase FX, that's for people coming in from diaspora tourism, and a cultural brand that arrives, you know. Then looking at this, the Nigeria advantage is volume, and Nigerians' advantage is volume and diversity. No one African country can claim a festival every day of the year. The play is to turn that into structure, monetization, globally visible experience. On this, I did, I don't know my time, I did a kind of, based on this scale, I did a kind of brand recognition and tourism infrastructure. This for
Your
5...
time has been up since.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I'll push that. I'll push that to this thing. I'll push that. You know, I do the for 5 highest ROI, that's return on investment potentials, which I choose Calabar Carnival, Arugbo Fishing Festival, Osun Osogbo, Doba, and Eyo. So I will push that if my time has gone. But if it has not gone, I can just say
you can write that for us. Yeah. So we can take Ishak, but that you can write it for us, so we'll read.
I will write
thank you.
down. Yeah.
Okay.